So I was scrolling through TikTok as one does, and I came across a video by a lady called Jessica. And she was doing the bar was too low challenge. So Jessica was talking about how she wanted to leave her boyfriend at the time because she realized the relationship was not going to work. So what does a boyfriend do? He decides to go to a witch doctor to make sure that she never leaves him. The boyfriend even proceeds to tell her that it doesn't matter where you go, you'll always hear my voice in your head and you'll always come back to me. And thinking about it now, she's wondering whether the witchcraft actually worked because she could not leave the guy, no matter what her friends and family told her, no matter what she even told herself. She wanted to leave, but she couldn't. Then Jessica's story led me to another lady who was talking about how when she was 13 years old, she went to stay over at this guy's house. And of course, her parents are going to ask her about it. She's 13, and they even involved the police. And she says that she kept quiet because she did not want to get this man in trouble because this man was over 18. And this made me want to go shake her and tell her, no, 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 this is not the bar was too low. This was an actual crime, sweetheart. I'm so sorry this happened to you. So these two stories made me think back on my the bar was too low moment. There's something about shared trauma. There's something about realizing you didn't go through this nonsense alone. There are people who actually went through the same stuff you did. It makes you feel a tiny bit better about the decisions you made in the past. So I went online and found some more the bar was too low challenge stories, and I would very much like to watch them with you if that is okay. And I will make sure to tag the creators so that you can go check them out. And thank you so much for being here. Hi, I'm Naomi. Let's get into it.
The bar was so low that I became a stepmom at 19 years old. The bar was so low that even after finding out that my ex, my boyfriend of which that time, slept with the maid, I still stayed after he asked for forgiveness. The bar was so low that I would hide so that he can video call his girlfriend who was in abroad, the one that was fanning us. The bar was so low that this nigga transferred all my savings from my mshwari to his account so that he can clear his debts. The bar was so low, even after this nigga told me that he was done with me, I told him to choose me and stay. The bar was so low that umse angeninyima food and I would still be there just because I loved him. The bar was so low that nilikuwa naiba wifi yetu, our wifi router, nampelekea na download movies. I was literally like, the bar was so low. Amacha tu.
I'm so happy that you can still laugh about this girl. For me, it's the guy refusing to give her food and she still stayed because, she loves him. She loves him very much. I'm so sorry this happened to you. I am glad to see that you're doing well. The fact that you're able to talk about it the way you are, I'm so glad you're doing so much better. But my good God. So let's watch the next video by a creator called Beverly.
Now, let me hop on this the bar was solo
Please
challenge.
do.
We listen, we don't judge, we faint.
We won't judge. I feel like most of us could tell a story like this. I'm actually very interested to hear from people who have never gone through such. Okay, let's
The bar
proceed.
was so low
Hmm.
when I attended his mom's funeral and he introduced his baby mama, who he had told me they were just co parenting. He introduced her as his wife. But he still called me crying, and I went to see him and did cleaning. The bar was so low when I cooked for him and his friends on his birthday, but he ended up sleeping with one of his friends in the same house that I was. Caught him in bed, but I still did cleaning before I left. Mama Fua. Listen, you don't judge, man. You don't judge.
Oh my goodness. Um, now we can guess what Beverly and David's love language is. Cleaning. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm on the second video and I can already tell that mine does not compare to the two I've already watched. You will not be entertained by my bar was too low moment. Let's proceed.
Mi ni Mdigo Mkamba.
The bar was so low.
The bar was so low that I tattooed his name on my body.
I feel like getting a tattoo of your partner and then later breaking up is a universal the bar was too low moment. Anyway, let's proceed.
The bar was so low that I let him cheat with my friend. The bar was so low that I gave him a pass every time he wanted to cheat.
The giving your boyfriend a pass to cheat on you, that I get that. That is one of my bar was too low moments. So we'll be reading the next one. The bar was so low that I took a loan, gave him the money, and he took his main girlfriend on vacation to Zanzibar for their anniversary. When she confronted him, he said she meant nothing, and I believed him. Oh my good God, I'm so sorry. The bar was so low that I took another loan in a different bank so that he could pay her to stay away from us. See, my bar is so low moment can never compare to this. That is a specific to you kind of experience. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I did judge just a little bit. Okay, next.
The bar challenge. The bar was so low that even after being told flowers belong to the dead, I stayed.
Flowers belong to the dead.
The bar was so low that literally after being dragged out of his house, mind you with my hands, and I was lying on the floor at around 1 a.m. in the morning, I forgave that man and I went back. Ouch. That bar was freaking low.
Let's proceed. The bar was so low, I let him move in with me and he stole my fridge and other stuff. Yes, we're dating thieves. So there's a comment under the video that I have to show you. The bar was so low that I paid for his transport so that he can attend my father's funeral, and I even gave him money to contribute to the funeral. I don't know what it is about this comment that absolutely made me laugh out loud. I know. So the next one, I'll be reading it for you. Okay. So the bar was so low that I was washing his clothes every weekend. And she would go there, she would use her own money to go to his house and wash clothes. Call me Madam Washington. The bar was so low that he broke up with me a day before my birthday to avoid buying a gift, and I still wished him sweet dreams, babe. Yeah? The bar was so low that he was buying himself dinner every night instead of giving me the money to buy food, and we were living in the same house. I was basically a starving roommate, not a girlfriend. Oh no, the bar was so low that I caught him cheating. And instead of leaving, I was begging him to choose me, or at least stay with both of us. At this point, I was negotiating my own disrespect. The bar was so low that he got my friend pregnant, and instead of leaving, I was out here acting like the baby shower organizer, all while Mr. Community D was out there planning his next victim. No, this is bad. This is so bad. So I'm realizing my bar was too low moment cannot even compare to the ones I've just shown you. What is it about love that makes us do some of the most unhinged stuff that you look back on and can't believe you were an active participant in? It was so nice to see that for most of the creators, they've been able to kind of move past it Like the lady whose boyfriend went to a witch doctor, I'm happy to report she didn't marry this guy. She's happily married to, someone else and she's doing well.
My God, it was toxic. Oh my God, I don't want to go back there. I thank God now I'm married and I have I'm good. I'm good.
If there's someone who's currently going through your biostolo moment, you're currently living in it, I'm so sorry this is happening to you. I know the pain in the moment, it usually feels like it will never end. And I'm so sorry for you. And my heart is with you. And I really hope you'll be able to move to get out of that situation fast, and at least I can say that it does get better. For me, it did. For other people, it did. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here and spending this couple of minutes with me. And I want to apologize for the changes in lighting. I usually just sit in front of my window and open a curtain. I do plan on changing that soon, but for now, this works for me. So sorry for the lighting not being the most consistent. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I really, really, really do appreciate you. And I will see you in the next one.